Hello students, welcome to online audio video lessons. Myself, Mrs. Rajeshwari Mahapatra, Mathematics teacher for Standard 8. So student, today we will take the topic Variation chapter. Mathematics Standard 8, chapter number 7, Variation. Till the last video we have completed the practice set 7.2, Direct and Inverse Proportion, Direct and Inverse Variation we have completed. In this practice set 7.3, we will study about the work, time and speed. Examples will be there in this practice set 7.3. So carefully watch it. So let's begin the practice set 7.3. The first question, which of the following statements are of inverse variation? Number of workers on a job and time taken by them to complete the job. So first one, let X represent number of workers on a job and Y represents time taken by workers to complete the job. As the number of workers increases, the time required to complete the job decreases. So it is in inverse proportion. So the equation we will get, X varies 1 upon 4, Y. X varies inversely 1 upon Y. Now next one is number of pipes of same size to fill a tank, the time taken by them to fill the tank. So here let N represent number of pipes of same size to fill a tank and T represent time taken by the pipes to fill the tank. As the number of pipe increases, the time required to fill the tank decreases. That means it will be inversely proportion. So N varies inversely 1 upon T. Now the next one, the third one is petrol filled in the tank of a vehicle and its cost. So here let P represent the quantity of petrol filled in a tank and C represent the cost of the petrol. So as the quantity of petrol in the tank increases, its cost also increases. So it is in direct proportion. So P varies C. Now next one is area of circle and its radius. Let A represent the area of the circle and R represent its radius. As the area of circle increases, its radius also increases. So A, it is a direct proportion, direct variation. So here A varies R. So statement 1 and 2 are the examples of inverse variation. Now we will move to the next part, that is next question. If 15 workers can build a wall in 48 hours, how many workers will be required to do the same work in 30 hours? So let N represent the number of workers building the wall and T represent the time required. So since the number of workers varies inversely with the time required to build the wall, so N varies inversely 1 upon T. So N is equal to K multiply 1 upon T, where K is the constant of the variation. Therefore, N multiply T equals to K. So 15 workers can build a wall in 48 hours. So when N is equal to 15, T equals to 48. That means we can substitute these values in the equation 1 to get the value for K. So after substituting, we are getting the value of K equals to 720. Now substituting K 720 in equation 1, we will get the equation of variation, that is NT equals to 720. Now we have to find the number of workers required to do the same work in 30 hours. So here T is given 30 and we have to find, and we know the value of K is 720. So after substituting it, we can find the value. We will get the value N equals to 24. That means N is workers. So 24 workers will be required to build the wall in 30 hours. Now move to the next question. 120 bags of half-liter milk can be filled by a machine within the 3 minutes. Find the time to fill such 1800 bags. So let B present the number of bags of half-liter milk and T represent the time required to fill the bags. Since the number of bags and time required to fill the bags varies directly, that means B is directly varies T. So B will be equals to KT, where K is the constant of variation. Since 120 bags can be filled in 3 minutes, so when B equals to 120, T is 3. Substituting B equals to 120 and T equals to 3, we will get the value for K. So constant value we got, constant of variation, that is 40. Now equation of variation is what? that is B equals to KT, so B equals to 40T. Now B value we are having 1800 and K value we got 40. So substituting this value in equation 2, we can get the value for time, that is T. So 1800 bags of half-liter milk can be filled by the machine in 45 minutes. Now we will switch to the next question, that is the fourth question. In fourth question, a car with speed 60 km per hour takes 8 hours to travel some distance. What should be the increase in the speed if the same distance is to be covered in 712 hours? So let V represent the speed of the car in kilometer per hour and T represent the time required, since speed of a car varies inversely as the time required to cover a distance. So V varies inversely 1 upon T. That means therefore V equals to K multiply 1 upon T, where K is the constant of variation. Since we will get what? Constant variation. So we will get the equation, that is V multiply T equals to K. So V multiply T is equal to K. Since a car with speed 60 km per hour takes 8 hours to travel some distance, so when V equals to 60 and T equals to 8, so we can get the value of K, that is constant of variation. So we got the value for K, that is 480. Substituting K equals to 480, we get V multiply T equals to K. So V multiply T equals to 480 is the equation of the variation. So here now we have to find speed of car. If the same distance is to be covered in 712 hours, when T is equal to 712 and V is equal to 7.5, I'm repeating, when T is equal to 7.5 hours, it is given in your question. So 7.5 hours means 7.5 hours. We have to find the V right now. So the speed we have to find. So here substituting T is equal to 7.5 in equation 2, we can get V multiply T equals to 480. So V multiply 7.5 equals to 480. So V will be equals to 480 upon 7.5. So upon 7.5, so here the decimal point is there. So if we will remove the decimal point, so in the numerator 4800, that is 4800 upon 75 we will get. So after dividing, what we are getting the speed here, V equals to 64. So the speed of vehicle should be 64 km to cover the same distance in 7.5 hours. But the increase in speed, so previously it was 60 km per hour. So now 64 minus 60 will be equals to 4 km hour. So the increase in speed of the car is 4 km per hour. So here we have completed the exercise, that is practice set 7.3. Hope you must have understood properly.